Hello, tacticians and strategists, navy commanders, admirals and generals. Welcome back to Strategic Mind, the Pacific, and the attack of Imperial Japan on Pearl Harbor. So, and yeah, we are nearly finished with the Americans, with the Yankees being proud Japanese warriors here in Samurai. And yeah, our losses have been rather slim, but higher than I actually would have liked. I think it could have been prevented, but we already got, yeah, we got rather unlucky with the positioning of the spy planes, because they attracted too much attention actually, and that prevented us from effectively engaging, I think. Yeah, but well, anyway. Here we are, and our losses are not so high.
The sky is like an ocean, and we are its sharks.
In the end, and yeah, here we can continue. One more oil tank to blow up, and we need to destroy the shipyard, and then the whole island's war economy has been wrecked. So let's see, and yeah,
we are running out of fuel.
One here.
We will turn into an island soon.
I am a little bit fearful that someone will show up.
Verifying the enemy's location.
Like
Verifying
so.
the enemy's location.
But I guess we would be alerted as well, right? So, okay then.
We are the swarm.
So these guys, yeah, we slip past them. Let's end the turn. What happens? Okay, good. Alright. So, and now for the last mop up.
Bombs are gone. Let's get back to base.
Oh, you guys don't have anything left. Okay, then. Let's actually, you guys.
The warriors of the sky are at your
throw
command.
your bombs.
Time to say goodbye.
I wonder why they got something.
We are running out of
them,
fuel.
huh?
We will turn into an island soon.
Are we? So let's sail
A new
there.
battle awaits.
I know the Japanese probably never sailed or would have dared to sail their carrier into the lagoon, but yeah, we do.
We should be going back for refueling.
Your ship is running out of fuel. It should move to the supply zone of the nearest seaport to be resupplied.
Yeah, we can't occupy it, right? We forgot to bring samurai marines to occupy Pearl Harbor, right? So that's actually something I personally would have voted for. Not only to mess the island up, but to occupy it, because, you know, in my opinion, that's just a waste of resources.
We are the heart of the Imperial
just
Navy.
to shoot them up,
no matter what
but
the
not even
battleships
destroy
say.
them completely. So, like in real history, the Japanese never managed to destroy these oil tanks here, like the oil reserve, the strategic oil reserve.
Caution, the enemy may be nearby.
We're just messing them up now.
The Imperial fleet knows no defeat.
Bombs are gone. Let's get back to base.
We carry the deadly arrows of the Emperor.
We do have enough fuel on this carrier, but
We are running out of fuel.
Yeah,
We will turn into an island
so you
soon.
guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we are just out of range. Very sad. Yeah, but I mean, we are not getting anything from shooting at the civilian infrastructure here, or the normal economical infrastructure. So we
Those bombs
don't
are
need to
heavy.
care about it.
Bombs are gone. Let's get
Guys.
back to base. Bombs are gone. Let's get back to base.
You guys bombed that.
Things are going to explode. Carrying bombs to enemy lines. Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage.
It's fine.
Approaching. Only a few bombs left. Prepare to disengage.
So we are blowing up the oil tank.
Let's lose some weight.
with our core unit, but I think it doesn't give anything to the unit.
All the American oil tanks are bombed out.
We have achieved an important strategic success. These fuel stocks would have lasted for 10 months in an all-out war for the whole U.S. Pacific Fleet. Without them, Pearl Harbor becomes practically useless for the Americans.
I like it that the game is actually bringing up
Only a
these
few bombs
things.
left. Prepare to disengage.
Oh yeah, well, now
We are running out of fuel. We will turn into an island soon.
Do you require assistance? We will inform you
going
if
like
the
so,
enemy...
you shoot. Then our
We are
carrier
running out of
gets the
fuel.
last shot.
We will turn into an island soon.
We have destroyed the shipyard according to the plan. Although I do not consider this objective our priority. It would be much more useful to attack the enemy's fleet, not the shore.
I understand your point of view. However, I'm sure that as soon as our fleet leaves, the Americans will start repairing their damaged ships. Destruction of the plant will definitely hamper the process.
Great, excellent. So we have accomplished everything. We got the maximum. Oh, we get something. Oh, we got a promotion out of that. Nice. And we got some extra medals. Okay, so that's the thing. 1840 prestige. For all the fighters destroyed, we didn't get anything for the anti-aircraft, but I think it was very, very much essential to destroy that one first. As we saw, they got alerted at some point. The forts never got a shot at us, thanks to careful positioning. Yeah. And I think... I mean, in a way, we also got lucky, maybe, but I think it was very important to get all the information in the beginning and cover the island to see where to go and what the priorities should have been, right? So, yeah, we got 500 for all the objectives we killed, enemies for 1840, yeah, so... Global bonus for 100, yeah, and we have to pay 60 for our core units repair. I just wonder if it's maybe cheaper for the non-core units to repair them, maybe, but I guess not, actually, looking at this here. 13 points for the tactical bomber, that was actually a non-core unit, and 12 for our core guys. Yeah, well, anyway, so let's finish this operation.
We did it. The Americans could not even grasp what was happening by the time we sunk their battleships. If we keep going, the victory is not far off. Long live His Majesty, the Emperor!
It is a victory.
But don't get cocky.
However, our main goal, the destruction of the enemy carriers, was not achieved.
Pride comes before the fall.
Admiral Yamamoto, we have just been informed that our diplomats in Washington delivered the declaration of war 1 hour after our attack.
This is unimaginable! Our diplomatic service has brought unthinkable dishonor upon the Emperor and the people of Japan. We had to declare war on the United States before the attack. While our pilots and seamen have demonstrated combat valor and heroism of the highest esteem, our diplomats have stained our valiant effort with indelible shame.
The day of shame. I think the guy is missing 2 fingers.
All right, what's done is done. Command Admiral Nagumo to attack Midway on his way back. We must not lose the initiative.
Aye, aye, Admiral.
The commander of the combined fleet, Admiral Yamamoto, has ordered you to attack Midway immediately, sir.
I am the commander of the 1st Air Fleet, and it is for me to decide whether it is expedient to attack or not. We will not do that. Our fleet has just sunk more than half of the US Pacific Fleet, and after that, we are ordered to bomb some useless atoll? This is as if a sumo wrestler has just become a champion and was immediately sent to buy some groceries at the nearest market. It is unthinkable. I will not tolerate such disregard for me and my men. You can tell this to Admiral Yamamoto himself.
With a sufficient number of such men,
Aye, aye, Admiral.
a war can nicely be lost. So, well, this is our command center. Oh yeah, on our carrier. So let's have a look. This is our units. Ah yeah. And actually there is something new. Nagato class. Oh, we do have a battleship. But we didn't bring it to the fight, huh? That would have been smart actually, but yeah, anyway. So we have 2 destroyers in our core. We have our good old carrier. By the way, where's the hero? Where's our hero? Ah, he can be assigned. Okay, yeah. So there we go. I just had a shock that I might have assigned the hero to one of the auxiliary units. No, but here he is. Okay, so that's good. And once we get a level up, now we can choose from all these other nice things here. But I think, yeah, the task force is certainly a good thing. Speed reload. Certainly a good thing. Overwatch against planes is certainly a good thing. Thanks to our... here to this gun. But it will take some time for this one here to be a really good anti-air platform. Yeah, so... and then let's have a look. Ah yeah, we can have a dazzle camouflage. For 80 prestige. Oh yeah, and we have 3,700 prestige now. So that's interesting. The Nagato class is our battleship. That we can also... ah, we can get a marine squad on it. Yeah, but we didn't bring it to the battle. Dazzle camouflage for more camouflage. Armor piercing shells, incendiary shells. The destroyer can also get camouflage, smoke generator and better torpedoes. Right, that's nice. Okay, so the big question is, of course, we do have 3,700, which is quite a lot, but the ships are also pretty expensive. So the big question is, are we really upgrading our guys significantly? Ah yeah, we do have improved optics here as well. +1 spotting range, so that's actually a good thing. Torpedoes, better torpedoes, a fuel injector. So I guess we will get the spotting here. We will have aircraft radar for sure. And and these guys can have armor piercing and incendiary bombs. But I think we will install aircraft radar on all our planes. Because that is just better to install and to see even with bad weather conditions. And then we can also attack better during the nighttime. So let's have a look. The Nagato class. Oh yeah, this is the better battleship. And it costs so much that even after this grand success at Pearl Harbor, we will not be able to afford it, right? They are saying, well, someone else is in more dire need for it, right? So, but anyway, the Tonnerre class. I like the heavy cruiser, by the way, so because it does come with armored deck as well, and it does have the secondary weapons that can also shoot at planes. Although just with one. So 1 point. Why only 1? Well, okay. It felt pretty useful with the Americans, but yeah. So here, this would probably be a pretty good investment, or another carrier, right? I mean, the planes, that's surely the best thing to have. This one here is surely not the best investment, although it's rather cheap. And I guess it's just like... it's a ship that was not supposed to be a battleship, and that has been refitted with the flight deck and stuff, but it can only have 2 planes on it, so I think it's really probably not worth the investment. Yeah, and then we have our regular destroyer. We only have 1 type of submarine, and we have ground unit. The Type 97 Chiha tank. Interesting. It can overrun and has a rapid advance. Okay. I'm not very like this car here for recon purposes. It's not very encouraging. So, but here this one, anti-tank support, provides fire support, and overwatch hard. If tanks come into range, we can shoot at them. That's actually a really good thing. Oh, Type 9988 millimeter. It could be that we got this tech from the Germans, the Nazi Germans, our allies. Save skies. Yeah, that's certainly a nice thing. Type 99. And this one is a smaller flak. Oh yeah, and of course we need some artillery, right? This one, yeah, this is considered recon tank. Artillery. It's not a good idea to have the red circle there. Unless you want to be seen. They are sluggish. Yeah. They are being attacked. The attacker gets first strike in combat. They don't have their swords. Revere the Emperor. Does not retreat or surrender. Non-lethal damage from each enemy attack is reduced by 1. Okay. Banzai charge. Upon activation attacks as if having full strength. The enemy unit must be in an adjacent hex. The number of users per operation is limited. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like pretty desperate stuff. Close quarters allows infantry to ignore 80% of hard target defense in case of close quarter combat. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, and then we only have 1 type of fighter. I would have hoped that we get a better fighter because the performance was not very convincing. So this one here, the bomber, torpedo bomber, I think we already have the better one, right? No, we don't. The N1. Why can't we upgrade it? B5 and 2, right? So an upgrading. Ah yeah, no, that would cost 40, so I think we are doing that one. Alright. And then the campaign map. Ah yeah, this is as far as our influence goes. Indonesia, Dust East Indies is here now, and this is where the oil is. The Solomon Islands, the Americans are sitting there, and we had the attack like here, right? Pearl Harbor is in Hawaii. Oh yeah, by the way, it was a devastating blow. By destroying all of the US battleships located in Pearl Harbor, we got a great head start on the enemy fleet. Now we gain 10% more prestige for the completion of each operation. So that's actually a good thing, I guess. And the Empire of Manchuria, ah yeah. So and here is actually like here on the borders, these border clashes with the Soviet Union happened, where the Japanese noticed that it's pretty not a good idea to have only very light tanks. So let's talk with Ugaki. What do you have to say?
The attack on Pearl Harbor ensured our temporary superiority over the U.S. Pacific Fleet. Yet, the course of the war will depend on how we utilize it. Apparently, the Navy will have to proceed with a series of offensive operations involving land forces to capture key islands in the Pacific. I therefore advise you to ensure the training of special naval landing forces, the Rikusentai units. I imagine they will have plenty of work very soon.
Alright. By the way, it said something here. Next operation, Battle of the Philippines. Okay. Here. Capture the Philippines and neutralize the US Asiatic Fleet. Type major landing operation, naval battle. Okay. Oh, interesting. So. Ah yeah, and here we have our new medals now, and we are Vice Admiral now. We have more command points. Order of the Sacred Treasure, 3rd class, 1 command point extra. And Order of the German Eagle, +2 air attack to the HQ unit. So that's actually pretty interesting and nice. Yeah, and here we can see modernization program, Amphibious Air Force, Aviation Recon. That's certainly a good thing. I think we will invest 100 points here, so it doesn't cost so much. Then it's only 3. Artillery can shoot more often. That is certainly a good thing. Increased airfield crews. Yeah, that's probably not a priority. Optimization program for our planes. I think we only will have the radar. So for the moment that's not a priority, I guess. Overhaul program. This could be interesting because I want to have this camouflage, but we'll have to see how much points we will have left after getting a decent amphibious landing force, so some decent marines. Then we have infrastructure, heavy landing ship, allows disembarkation of heavy units in clear or shallows. Okay, otherwise our guys would probably need to conquer a harbor or something. All types of embarkation cost 2 command points less. I think that's probably a really good thing, because we will have to go from island to island. Naval artillery. More shots with the main gun. I think that's really a really good thing, although it's rather costly, 14 points. So it's basically like maybe once per turn we can do that. Because deploying 1 unit costs 1 of these here, deployed core units, right? 31. So if we have 11, we gain 20 points per turn. Wolfpack, submarines work together. I already know that one. Airstrike allows submarine strategic aviation on the battlefield. Ah yeah, okay, interesting. But that is like for later. Pilots in training, dive bombers can choose to attack the engine when dive bombing. Okay. That can also be interesting to neutralize some very nasty ships. Oh yeah, and here this one is certainly a priority. But firstly, all units have enough experience for level. We need no unit with the required level. We need 1 unit with level 2. Okay. So that's very interesting. Yeah, I will think about this. We do have a lot of prestige, but in the end it's not so much, because if we want to buy something, yeah, I mean, this will be just a dream for a long time. The Nagato class, this one here. This one is a better one. Way better. Oh, it's way better. 27 naval attack. Yeah. But we heard actually that it is the time of planes and less so of huge battleships. But we are smart, so we heard something from the Germans that actually the meta of modern warfare is about combined arms. And that's why I would like to have a cruiser. I think a cruiser would be a nice addition, because this one can shoot for 5. Yeah, and also, even more importantly, it has an armor deck, so we can actually we can suck up the damage from smaller ships. So basically this one can attack a destroyer pretty nicely and reduce its attack points, yeah, And then our destroyers can go in and sink it very easily, yeah, without getting return fire. That's the main thing, and even our carrier can go in. So, okay then. By the way, guys, if you want, if you have a nice suggestion, we can rename our units here, right? So, if you want, I'm willing to rename them to whatever you want, like your personal wing. Yeah. Just write in the comment section, and I'll remain it. First person to say something gets the first thing, right? So yeah, I will think about this a little bit. It is surely really cool. I like it a lot that we can upgrade it, personalize it, get some special equipment here. That's certainly very cool. And we certainly get a Marine squad. So, then I think, yeah, we will surely get a Marine squad for 150. Because that works like if we are at a harbor, we can send in the Marines and then we will occupy the harbor. So we don't need to send in a real infantry unit or something, right? So, and that's actually a good thing. So we can basically loot the resources they have, right, in their harbor. So anyway, so the next episode we will see what happens. Next we will build our army and we will invest the points here. I'm pretty glad that we got some medals here. That's certainly a cool thing. Yeah. So, and I like it. I like the game very much. It's really modern and interesting, and I am glad these guys, like this Ukrainian studio, that they came up with this. Also, in addition, it is another cultural approach, right? So like an Eastern European approach, and that's also very interesting for me personally. Okay then, so if you have any comments you wish to share, please do so in the comment section. I would appreciate it greatly if we can share knowledge about real history. Yeah, I will continue to talk a little bit about the stuff, and yeah, I personally use it as an opportunity also to learn. Yeah, and it's very interesting. So thanks for watching again. I would appreciate it if you click the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never ever miss an episode again. See you next time. Bye bye.